Subscribe to our Tech Beast YouTube channel and press the bell icon and never miss our latest tech videos.
Hello friends, welcome everyone. This is Rohit and welcome back to a brand new video on Tech Beast. Today we will talk about 10 reasons why Android is still better than iPhone. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. This naturally follows on from the first point on our list. A wide variety of devices with different designs and specs means that Android has something for you at just about any budget. Almost anyone can afford an Android phone. It might not be all singing and dancing, but there are solid budget options that give people a true smartphone experience. Not only do you have the Moto G line, but also Honor devices, BLU, OnePlus, and Nexus devices. In contrast, the iPhone and iPad are expensive for many, but a budget Android device doesn't need to cost much more than an old feature phone. Affordability has been a key driver for Android dominance worldwide, and it continues to be. If you want premium devices that match and surpass the iPhone or iPad, then you can find them. But if you want a budget device, then Android is your only choice. Android widgets have been a feather in the cap compared to the static rows of icons you find in iOS. Widgets are still a major advantage for Android over iOS. Simply put, you can see all of the information you want at a glance on your home screen without having to fire up an application. And yes, we know Apple introduced some widgets. Have you seen those things? They are limited and live only on your notification area. Not the same, Android still wins here. Many Android phones offer an option to use two applications on screen at the same time. This multitasking makes it possible to chat and look at a document or work and watch content without a second device. On a small phone screen, there are limits to the usefulness, but it is an option that we can enjoy on Android. The iPhone does not support running two apps on the screen at the same time, so you need to switch back and forth if you are talking to someone about a web page or a document. Although Apple added support for this to the iPad, but so far it is not available on the iPhone. We don't share our phones with others the same way we share a tablet, but it is nice to have a multi-user mode on Android phones running Android 5.0 Lollipop and higher. This includes the option to create an account with limited access for your kid, a guest account so you can lend a device without sharing your info. There is even an option to pin a screen so that you can hand someone your phone and they can't see more than what you want to show them. As compared to Android, the iPhone offers no support for multiple users and no real kit mode without going through a complicated process to lock one app to the screen. Unless you jailbreak your iPhone or rely on shady users' profile, there is no way to install apps on the iPhone outside the App Store. On Android, you can choose an option that lets you install apps from any location. You can sideload an app that is not on the Google Play Store so that you can use any app that you need. This makes it possible to run apps not specifically designed to work on your phones. If you want to add music or movies to your iPhone, you need to download them on a computer and sync with iTunes or purchase them inside an app and only use them in that app. Yes, the iPhone lets you download Spotify music, download movies from iTunes and other movie services without a computer. But on Android, you can download right from the web. On the iPhone, it is not possible to download any serial right from the device, so users need to stream it. On Android, a user can download the file to the phone or microSD card to watch offline without needing a computer. There are similar benefits to buying music online if you don't want to buy through iTunes. Even the new 64GB iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus don't offer enough room for some users, and that is the amount of storage you are stuck with until you buy a new iPhone in 2 years. If you want to buy more storage off the bat, you'll spend $150 more for 256GB. Most of the Android phones support a microSD card that can store photos, videos and some apps so that you can easily add more storage for $15 to $30 with a small memory card. Even 16GB Android phones offer more use thanks to the ability to add a microSD card to the mix. Some phones support to 128GB microSD card and almost all current Android phones with a microSD card slot can handle 64GB microSD card. Apps often download photos, videos and other pieces of information to your phone as you use them. If you look at the size of an app like WhatsApp or Instagram on your phone, you are likely to see a lot of storage space in use. This is because the app can keep data related to the photos and videos it downloads. On the iPhone, you need to delete the app and reinstall it to get the space back. If you are using a 16 GB iPhone, you may do this every month or two. On the other side, on Android, the app often includes an option to clear the cache, even if the iPhone version doesn't. If that doesn't work, you can also clear the cache of an app in the Android software. One of the strong points of Android has always been the level of customization it allows. While Apple wants to keep control of default apps in order to maintain homogeneous software and hardware experience, Android lets you pick your own level of customization. This extends all the way from simple things like live wallpapers, alternative keyboards, and custom ROM installs. Detractors will always say only hardcore geeks care about the level of customization, but at the shallow end of the pool, this isn't true. Plenty of iOS users loved it when Apple started allowing third-party keyboards and basic widgets. And this on its own is proof that this flexibility is what all people want. Some manufacturers like Moto, LG or Xiaomi are even allowing complex hardware customizations. Those are just a few examples of something Apple will never do for you. Consider yourself lucky to have champagne gold and rose gold available. This is pretty revolutionary for Apple. Hey Siri is useful, and Siri can finally connect to a variety of third-party applications, but it pales in comparisons to the connectivity that Google Now and Google Assistant offers. On many Android devices, users can say OK Google or a custom command to wake the phone up for voice control without even touching it or being it connected to the power. Users can also choose which app Google Now should use for an activity. Instead of restricting users to Google Music, a command to play an artist can open Spotify or any other music application. Google Now does a great job of showing useful and relevant information for the users on Google Now home screen. With the Pixel, you also get Google Assistant. So guys, this is it for today. I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel for latest tech videos. If you have any doubt related to this content, then please comment me down below and I'll see you in the next one.